Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mel Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Desertification Center in India to support the Safe Soil movement. Because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes bare. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru has launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started a challenge which consists of running every day for 365 days, and today is the 57th day. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage. Desertification leads to 6 global issues. 1. Food crisis. 2. Water scarcity. 3. Loss of biodiversity. 4. Climate change. 5. Loss of livelihood. And 6. Conflicts and migrations. These global issues will only get worse over the time. We need to implement the safe soil policy in all countries of the world. Right now, only 84 countries in the world have implemented the safe soil policies. They're the developed countries. In the underdeveloped countries such as Morocco, people are still unaware of the dangers of desertification. They think it's something that concerns only farmers. No, it concerns all of us, because food wars are coming, and they will come to our lives, to our homes, to our cities. This is why because food wars are coming, and they will come to hit us. So we need to be prepared for it. We need to implement the safe soil policies. As the American coach of personal development, Jim Rohn, said, before you seek the exotics, you must first master the basics. Here in Morocco, we do the opposite. We seek the exotics, and then we cry about the basics. This safe soil movement will improve people's good health. These safe soil policies will raise people's vibrations. Right now, the first biggest industries in the world are 1. The armaments, the weaponry system, the industry of weapons, the military, and this indicates that the world will never have peace as long as the first biggest industry in the world is the industry of weapons. They're still trying to find ways on how to kill people, how to destroy lives instead of saving them. This has to change. Top scientific researchers go directly to the military, to the weaponry industry. This has to change. First, top scientific researchers must go to education system, to healthcare, and not to the military. The second biggest industry in the world is the industry of alcohol and cigarettes. This shows that they have clients, they have customers. Who are the customers? It's the masses, it's us. This means that we are intoxicated with alcohol and cigarettes and drugs. In other words, we are absent. We are unaware, inexistent. We're not here. We're somewhere else. When you're not here, the lobbies are here to install the lobbies and the hidden societies such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, Yale, the CIA. These hidden societies create problems in the world. They create conflicts between nations and between countries. They create wars. When they create wars, because we have a lot of ammunition and weapons, now wars emerge. Because they're thriving when people are suffering. They're selling weapons. And when you see sometimes in the news, some people are just shooting in the sky. They have killed everyone. And they still have ammunition, so they are shooting in the sky because they have a lot of ammunition. This has to change. People's consciousness, people's awareness must change. We need a change. The world will never change until we change. You cannot force people to change. You can change people by changing yourself, your behavior, your attitude. It's the only way to change others. The third biggest industry is Big Pharma, the industry of medicines. Now, the safe soil policies will increase the level of organic matter in the soil, and this will increase the vibration of people, and the increase of vibration of people means that people will not fall sick. When you will not fall sick, who is going to buy the medicines from Big Pharma? This is why after about 3 years of the beginning of the safe soil movement, we have never heard about it in the news, because the news are controlled by the lobbies. The lobbies have become billionaires because of the third biggest industries in the world. And they will not show you the truth so that you stop buying their stuff. They will keep you in ignorance, because they're thriving on your ignorance and your sufferings. Now, the change must come from us, the people, the masses, the citizens. It's us. We need to do the change. We need to wear safe soil clothes. We need to show to the leaders that we care about ourselves, our lives, our children's lives, and about the future generation. I don't know what he said. And we need to do some walkathons together and to let the leaders know that we are aware of the dangers of desertification and that we are here and we will take care of ourselves and our kids, and that we refuse to let the lobbies guiding us towards where? Towards the slaughterhouse. Because they have plans for us, demonic plans, satanic plans, such as the pandemic and the permanent lockdown and the programming, the conditioning, the brainwashing of the masses. We need to be aware of these things. We must know that the most powerful weapon on this planet is the human mind. Because it has the power to create. As the American writer Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of anything. But what if it's something impossible? There is nothing impossible with God. Put God first, and all other things shall be added to you. What is possible for you might be impossible for me, and vice versa. We are at different levels of competences and awareness and level of consciousness. You create what you can imagine, what you can perceive, and what you can conceive with your imagination. You are powerful. You are extremely powerful, beyond measure. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you are actually tiny matters to what lies within you. But what lies within you? Jesus said, the kingdom of God is within you. You have a whole kingdom inside of you, and you are looking in this tiny world. The world is smaller than you. You are bigger than the world. You are bigger than your problems. You are bigger than the circumstances. You are bigger than anything that you face in your life. The best quote is from Albert Einstein. He said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what is life's coming attractions? It's what you attract to yourself according to the law of vibration and the law of attraction. You don't attract to yourself what you want. You attract what you are. And what you are is determined by your diet, your physical diet, and your mental diet. So, if you have had enough of bad circumstances, bad people in your life, you know what to do. You need to change your diet, physical diet, and mental diet. So that you can have another frequency. Because everything that you see is vibrating at a certain level. You cannot experience higher levels of frequency when you have lower frequencies in terms of body cells, thoughts, and vibration. So you need to raise your vibration. The safe soil in policies will raise people's vibrations, and people will not fall sick very often. So you will not need the drugstore to sustain you. This is why the resistance for safe soil المغرب. It just said Morocco, I said Morocco. Now, let me explain what Albert Einstein said. He said imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. In other words, imagination is everything. It is the preview of your future. So your future is in your imagination. Now, you must know that we live in a negative matrix. We have been programmed to have the scarcity mindset, to have a negative mindset. We have a negative imagination. As a result, we will have a negative future. It's doomed, sealed, it's guaranteed. As long as you have the negative imagination, you will have the negative life. The solution is to do another program, to do another programming. It's to start reprogramming your subconscious mind with positive things. This is what I meant when I said you need to change your physical and mental diet. Physical, you need to change the food that you eat, because not food, all foods have the same frequency. Then you need to change the mental diet, your thoughts, and your thoughts are determined by the things that you watch, because we think in terms of image. Some folks are just doing some gestures with their hands. So If you ask me, I've changed everything about my life. I've changed my diet. I was eating anything. Now I am 100% vegan. I'm not asking you to do the same. Before you change anything in your life, in your diet, in your habits, you must consult a doctor or a specialist. I'm not a specialist, I'm just sharing my own experiences. So, I have become 100% vegan. I don't eat meat, onion, garlic, because the unity of vibration is called angstrom. To manifest a beautiful life, you need more angstroms. Meat, alcohol, cigarettes contain 0 angstroms. They will not help you. There are even worse nutrients, such as onion and garlic. These two, they are called negative pranic food, which means that when you eat them, they take energy from your body. They don't give you energy. On the contrary, they take energy from you, and you need energy to manifest the life that you want. This is the rule. Anyone and anything that is not helping you to grow, to become better, you must cut them off of your life. As the American coach of personal development, Les Brown, said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dreams, because they're not there to help you. They're there as a hindrance, and their goal is to block you, to stop you. They are there to make sure that you fail, because this is the case of the Matrix. Unfortunately, everybody is under the hypnosis of the paradigm. We are under the hypnosis of the negative paradigm of the Matrix, the programmers of the Matrix. They have programmed us, they have started this programming and let us, the people, the masses, to create it. They did not create it. They just create the basics of it and the beginning of it. But it's us, the masses, who are continuing their creation. We're fulfilling their dreams, which is the modern slavery system, the 9-to-5 job. As Bob Marley said, a human race in a rat race. You are not a rat, you are a human. Don't be in a rat race. Be the sovereign of your life. Be the master of your life. You must be in the steering wheel of your life and not somebody else. You should live according to your plans, your agendas, and not according to somebody else's agendas. And this is the case of this capitalism system. If you don't have your own dreams, own visions, own goals, you will be exploited by those who have them. As Dolly Parton said, it's all taking and no giving. They will give you just pieces, small pieces, so that you can buy food. That's all. And you keep remaining a slave for the rest of your life. This is why you need to be better, you need to be wiser. You need to know the tricks of the Matrix. You need to know and to learn how to fight the spiritual fight, the spiritual warfare. What is spiritual? Spiritual means psychological. There are two aspects of humanity. You are not the body, you are not the mind. These are your tools, like your cell phone or your television. But who are you? You are a presence, you are an awareness, a consciousness inside the body, inside the mind. You have these two tools. To use them, to experience a physical life. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience. This is who you are. And you need to be aware of it. Your body is like a shirt that one day you will take away. It's called death. Death is a transformation of energy. You transform. We're going to the sea. Do you like adventures? Let's see. Let's see the sea. So that is a transformation from the physical to the non-physical. You will leave your body and you will go to the spirit realm, which is the true realm. Because even in the quantum physics, scientists are saying that the physical universe is built on another something. They call it black matter. They call it quantum physics. They don't know what it is because they don't see it with their tools. You can see this with your five senses. You can see them only by your sixth sense, which is your third eye, your heart, your inner self, your mind eye. So now that you know who you are, you must know that in this matrix there has been a war against you since you were a kid, to keep you far away from this truth, to keep you stuck in the 3D world, to keep you believe that there is no God, because Satan is the king of this world. He made sure to reverse everything, and he converted all people, almost all people, to his side. Now, if you seek in the world for righteous people, you will not find them. This is the work of the devil, to let you believe that there is no God. But there is a God that loves you, a God that created you, a God that has a plan for you, a plan to prosper you, to give you hope and a future, a great future. If you want the great future, you need to disconnect yourself and deny the programming of the matrix, of the hidden societies, the lobbies, the cabal. Deny them, deny their programming. They hijacked our mind. They stole our peace, our joy, as they did with our grandparents and parents, and before previous generations. You should say to yourself, I am going to be a responsible generation, and this will end with me. My children will not be under the hypnosis of the negative matrix. My children will be free. You must take this decision, and you must take some bold decisions in your life. You must be encouraged enough to let down the things that let you down, such as the modern slavery system, and go follow your heart. Do the things that pleases you. Go where your heart is calling you to go. Do the things that you like to do. Listen to the music that you love to listen to. Listen to the things that give you energy, give you power, give you hope, and cut off the things and the people who decrease your vibrations. There is an important point here, which is, why do we allow ourselves to be treated miserably by some folks? It's because we have been programmed in this matrix to have self-hatred. We hate ourselves, and we are using others, the toxic people, to punish ourselves. The solution is the Louise Hay exercise. In her seminars, she used to distribute mirrors to her participants, calling them, asking them to look at themselves in the mirror and say to themselves, you look at yourself in the mirror and you say to yourself, I love you. This is a game changer. This thing, she said, do it, make it a habit. Every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you say to yourself, I love you. I know it can be challenging to say I love you from the first sign, because the self-hatred is so big. You can start by doing some positive conversations with yourself, such as, hi Khalid, how are you today? Or just say good morning. Good morning, Khalid. How are you today? Good morning, I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm fine too, thank you. Make this a habit. Then you will get comfortable with self-conversation. Over the time, when you will accept yourself and you will have peace towards yourself, then you can move on to the next exercise, which is to say to yourself, I love you. This self-love will grow over the time. You will become to love yourself more and more. You will accept yourself totally. Over the time, you will love others also, and you will accept them, even the negative people, the toxic people. Their toxicity will not affect you as before, and you will become more loving to nature, to plants, until you arrive to the safe soil movement. Then you will want a beautiful life for everybody. This love, self-love, will push you to take some radical decisions in your life. For example, let's say that now you are afraid of what people might think if you become unemployed. This will not be the same anymore. This will change. You will not give any attention to people's opinions. As the American coach Les Brown said, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. It's their opinion, their reality. Let them stay there. Your reality must be something else, something that you are going to create by the will, the power of your will. Don't give up. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fast. It's a journey. Get prepared. And be prepared to face challenges. It's too crowded here. People are playing football and they're swimming. I'll go somewhere else. The key is to never give up, no matter what happened. But if you die there, it's better to die free than to die as a slave. I refuse to live as a slave of the modern slavery system and to live according to somebody else's agendas, especially a narcissistic person who doesn't care about people, who doesn't have empathy, who doesn't have what it takes to be a leader. Freedom is important, and don't be afraid to lose people, because this will happen to you when you will practice the self-love. You're going to lose people because people are addicted to you when they are familiar with you when you were self-hating. They took advantage of you. They told you, oh, they gave you orders. You followed their orders. They asked money from you. You gave them money. They exploited you. They manipulated you. And they played you. When you will realize all these things, you will cut them off. Don't be afraid to lose people. The only thing that you should be afraid of losing is God. You make sure that you never lose God. Put God first. Actually, Napoleon Hill talks about this in his famous book, Think and Grow Rich, when he said, before you do business, don't think just about the money. Think about the people. If it's going to give you money alone, then don't do it. Don't think just about the money. Think about the people also. This is what put God first means. It means to have principles, values, and to respect them. Because the world is governed by Satan. And if you are not ready to take the responsibility of the chosen one, the one that represents God on this planet, by displaying his character, who's gonna make it? Who's gonna do it? As the American coach David Goggins said, who's gonna carry the boats? He's going to carry the boats. But who's going to save soil? Captain Soil is going to save soil. I hope that you will get inspired to do your part of saving soil, because we need the world. Love the we can do this. We can create a beautiful world, a peaceful world, and a bright future for everyone. As Mahatma Gandhi said, in this world there is enough for everyone's need, but there isn't enough for everyone's greed. The problem is that we have greedy people in the position of leadership, and they call themselves leaders. They're not actually leaders, they're followers, because they're following the orders of the lobbies, the hidden societies, the cabal, the Illuminati, the Freemason, Yale, the CIA, the hidden agencies. The hidden agencies are ruling the people, the masses. And when you are absent, unaware, unconscious, when you don't vote, when you don't show up when you don't use your social media to raise people's awareness, you're not contributing to change the world. And this is what the lobbies want. They want you to remain absent and intoxicated, unaware, by drinking alcohol and cigarettes and doing drugs. You need to become sober. You need to be aware, awake, conscious of anything and everything. You need to stand up for the things that really matters to you. I decided to stand up for Safe Soil movement because it's important to me. We can say that I found it. I've found my thing. You need to find your thing. Don't think just about the money, because when money don't come, you will get discouraged. Money won't come easy. And you must do something that even if money doesn't come, never comes, even if you will not succeed, you must do it anyway. It's like your passion, finding your passion. I don't know what it is, if it's playing tennis, playing football, swimming, running, walking, skiing, diving. It doesn't matter what it is. You must follow it with all your heart. Give yourself into it. Dive into it. And don't give up. As Earl Nightingale said, don't give up on your dreams just because of the time it will take you to get there, because time will anyway pass. This is why doing the passion, mixing the business with the passion is important, because anyway you're going to do it. It's your passion, your hobby. Otherwise it will be challenging to keep doing something just for the result, because we have been programmed, brainwashed, conditioned by the matrix to believe in something called the instant gratification. They show us in the television that some poor guy bought a paper, scratched it, and they become millionaire overnight. This is a lie. Life happens by season. There is a season to sow, and there is a season to reap. There is no such thing as instant gratification. What there is hard work. Hard work pays. Dedication, self-discipline. Jim Rohn said there are two kinds of pain in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline means self-love. It's because you love yourself that you are going to train every day. It's because you love yourself that you are going to stop smoking or drinking alcohol and replace it by some kind of sport, it's because you love yourself that you are going to stop reading newspaper and watching TV news and replace them by reading business books, self-help books, and watching personal development podcasts and videos. As Les Brown said, in order for you to have something that other people are not having, you must be willing to do the things that people aren't willing to do, which means sacrifices. People don't sacrifice their pleasures. They are entertained by the matrix. When you stop entertaining yourself and letting the matrix entertain you, then you become in the position of power. Then you will have the knowledge, because the game changer here is knowledge. As they say, knowledge is power. Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. My job is to give you the knowledge and to give you the inspiration so that you can be empowered to act on them, because without action, nothing will happen. This will be just an empty talk. You need books and personal development coaches to have the new ideas, to have the thoughts, the ideas. And then you need your willpower, your dedication, your devotion, your stubbornness, your resilience, your determination, your self-discipline to keep doing these actions. As Dalai Lama said, take care of your thoughts because they will become your words. Take care of your words because they will become your actions. Take care of your actions because they will become your habits. Take care of your habits because they will become your character. Take care of your character because it will become your life. And your life is your destiny. Now your destiny is related to your thoughts. This is why Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. It is the preview of your future, your destiny. Your destiny is in your thoughts. When you have negative thoughts, it is guaranteed that you will have a negative future. When you change the paradigm to positive thoughts, positive mindset, it is guaranteed that you will have a positive future. And you need to listen to different things, new things, instead of watching the news and reading the newspaper, which is feeding the negative paradigm, the old version of the matrix. You can do this by having a positive paradigm. You will start experiencing a positive life. Things will start to change. You will have new ideas. You will have new inspirations. They will push you to do new actions. New actions will lead you to new places, new people. And make sure to have room, because if you already have friends, you don't have room for another friend. You must be willing to do the cleaning of the people, the negative people, the toxic people. They have nothing to do in your life. Cut them off. They will not support you, they will not help you, they will not encourage you. They're just blocking you, keeping you stuck. These are called frenemies. They're enemies disguised in friends, coming at you as friends. But they're your enemies. the enemies of your success. You need to become wiser, better, stronger. You need to strive every day to reach your best version ever. This is the reason why you're here. You are supposed to eat rich food. Now with the soil depletion, we are eating depleted food. Depleted soil comes from depleted food comes from depleted soil. Depleted soil means depleted food. Depleted food means depleted people. Depleted people means the big pharma stays at their position, which is the third biggest industry in the world, because you are going to buy their medicines to sustain your health. You don't need them. This is why our kids fall sick very often. It's because the soil has been depleted and food has been depleted by vitamins, from vitamins and nutrients. Their immune system is so weak. They fall sick very often. Our children must be better than us. This is the normal thing of evolution. But now we are going backwards. We are better than our children. We are bigger, stronger, wiser, intelligent. So we have committed a crime against humanity. Because they are the ones who must be better and not us. What's the point of living if you're not going to improve your life? Just existing like any other animal? No, we are better than that. As Bob Proctor said, you have higher faculties. Most people are living according to the programming of the Matrix. The Matrix has programmed us to live like animals by activating only 3 chakras, the lower chakras of instincts. We have other chakras, higher chakras. The heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown chakra. You must live from these higher chakras and not the lowest, which is most people are living from instinct. They're seeking food and sex, that's all. And power. Like a gorilla. You are not a gorilla. You are a human being. You are supposed to know how to be. And this is not the best way to be. The best way to be is to be positive. Voltaire in the 18th century said, "J'ai décidé d'être heureux parce que c'est bon pour ma santé," which means I have decided to be happy because it's good for my health. They know this in the 18th century. And now here we are in the 21st century, 300 years later, and we're still living in hateful resentment, negative vibrations. Negative emotions. We should stop these negative things. We should stop feeding the Matrix. We should create the new Matrix. As Bob Marley said, we don't need more trouble. What we need is love. Yes, this is the time for love. So if you have some love in your heart left, it's time to show it to the world. I want you to go to your social media and post something about safe soil. Do me this favor. I've been running for 55 minutes. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm thirsty. I'm very tired of repeating the same thing day in and day out. It's been 4 months, non-stop, daily, and I will continue to do it. Because it's worth it. I started recording before, but I deleted the videos because I used to talk about names. I mentioned some people. Some friends told me that Safe Soil movement is not against anybody. I am not against anybody. I am against ignorance. Ignorance is the root of all evil. You don't fight ignorance by ignorance. You fight ignorance by knowledge. You don't fight rage by rage. You don't fight negativity by negativity. You don't fight fire by fire. You fight fire by water. You fight negativity by positivity. You fight darkness with light. And it's not even a fight. All you need to do is to bring the light and darkness will disappear, just like magic. So let's bring the magic of light into the world, because we need consciousness, awareness, we need light. Wow. I'm exhausted. It's worth it. We need to implement the safe soil policies right now in the world, because it's important before we reach the non-return point. We will not have the same opportunity more in the future. We might be the last generation of people who had the chance to turn things around, to make the world a better place for ourselves and for everybody. It's time to do the basics first and then the exotics. It's time to become wise. Anyway, I thank you guys for your time, for your follow, for your encouragement. Thanks a lot to each and every one of you who are supporting me. Thank you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Safe soil, let's make it happen. Salute.